What's up, y'all? It's your man, Dad Dude, bringing you guys another video. I don't believe that Chiefs fans realize just how ridiculously lucky they are. Like, even before Patrick Mahomes got to the Chiefs, they were a consistently good team. For a few years before that, with Andy Reid and Alex Smith, they were a good team. They were competitive. They were making the playoffs. And then they get Patrick Mahomes, who, if you want a quarterback in today's NFL or any era of the NFL, I don't think you're taking anybody before you take Patrick Mahomes. There's just about nothing he can't do on a football field when it comes to playing quarterback. He can do just about everything besides the stuff like what Lamar Jackson or Justin Reed does, Justin Reed does. You're not lining Mahomes up and running a straight QB power. That's about the only thing he can't do. But everything else he does at a very high level. You want somebody to stand in the pocket, make precision reads, get the ball out on time. Mahomes can do that as well as anybody. You need somebody to throw the ball deep down the field and has a strong arm. He might have the strongest arm in the league. He can do that as well as anybody. You need somebody to run around and improvise outside the pocket and make plays outside of the scheme. Mahomes can do that better than anybody. There's just about nothing he can't do, and it's crazy how good he is. And that's not even... Now, Mahomes is great. Nobody's going to deny that. But the Chiefs still have Andy Reid. They still have a great organization that manages to find talent later in the draft. And even when they lose Tyreek Hill, they manage to surround Mahomes with just enough talent to where the offense can still be successful. Now, that's easier to do when you're working with Patrick Mahomes, who is the best quarterback we've ever seen. Now, that might sound crazy. Like, Brady has 7 rings. You're not taking Brady at his best over Mahomes. You're just not. Like, I don't care if you're the biggest Brady fan out there. You're not taking Brady over Mahomes. Mahomes can do everything Brady can do. Brady cannot do everything Mahomes can do. And I'm talking about prime Brady, not Brady now as, 45 years old. Whatever year you think Brady was in his prime, take that version of Brady. That version of Brady cannot do everything that Patrick Mahomes can do. He just can't. That's not a knock on Brady. He's still one of the best quarterbacks ever. He still has 7 Super Bowl rings. He's still the most accomplished. He'll probably have the best resume when it comes to just sheer accomplishments and wins. That's not taking anything away from him. But Mahomes is a different beast entirely. A different level of athlete, a different level of arm strength, a different level of just improvisational skill. You're not taking Brady over Mahomes. You're not taking Peyton Manning over Mahomes. You're not taking Aaron Rodgers over Mahomes. You're not taking Joe Montana over. You're not taking anybody, any other quarterback you've ever seen over Patrick Mahomes. And I am somebody who, like, to me, when just from a pure talent standpoint, it's hard to argue that anybody was ever better than Cam Newton. Just from a pure talent standpoint. Obviously, accomplishments like Cam didn't have those as much as some other quarterbacks. But just from a pure ability and what he can do on the football field, it's hard to argue anybody over Cam Newton to me, like, in my opinion. I'm not taking Cam over Mahomes. Like, that would be ridiculous. Mahomes is the best we've ever seen do it. And he's lucky enough to go to an organization that supports him and surrounds him with, well, I shouldn't say surrounds him with talent, because, Kelsey might go down as the greatest tight end ever, but Tyreek Hill is gone now. And he's out there with some dudes at receiver. Like, Kadarius Toney has a bunch of talent, can't stay healthy. Juju is, he's Juju. Like, he's a good receiver, but he's not a number one. Marquez Valdez-Scantling couldn't make it in Green Bay. He's not a number 1 receiver. He had a great game against the Bengals, but he's not a number 1. He has a great tight end and a bunch of number 2 and 3 receivers, and he's making it work because he's Patrick Mahomes, and he has Andy Reid, who's his coach. And for all the faults that Andy Reid had in Philadelphia, he was still renowned to be a really good coach, a really good offensive mind. And now you give Andy Reid a really good offensive mind, the best quarterback we've ever seen, and you have what the Chiefs have been for the past 5 years, which is a powerhouse. Like, they have the makings of a dynasty if Mahomes stays healthy and Andy Reid decides to keep coaching. Now, Travis Kelce is getting up there in years, but he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down yet. He probably still has another 2 or 3 years of his prime left if the Chiefs are lucky. But when you have Mahomes, your window's always open. Like, you're probably not going to find another Kelce, but you can find a few guys who can approximate what Kelce does. You can find some other receivers who can approximate what Tyreek Hill does or what McCole Hardman does. As long as you have Mahomes, your window is always open because Mahomes is just that good. He is that guy. And I don't think Chiefs fans realize just how great they have it, where any given game, any given season, you have a chance to win, you have a chance to make the playoffs, and you have a chance to win the Super Bowl because you have Patrick Mahomes. That is crazy. Like, for as good as a lot of other players are, I don't think they are the singular force that makes your team as competitive as what Patrick Mahomes does for the Chiefs. He's just that good. He's the best we've ever seen do it. Take the accolades. He's made 5 straight AFC Championship games. He's probably going to have 2 MVPs by the time they release you release who won the MVP for this current season. He's made 2 first-team All-Pro lists. That right there, I think, is the accolade that not everyone's talking about. He's made 2 first-team All-Pro lists within 5 years as a starter. That is crazy. Brady didn't do that in his first 5 years. I don't think Brady did that in his first 10 years, make 2 first-team All-Pro lists. Like, Mahomes has done that within 5 years. He's probably going to have 2 MVPs within 5 years. He has 1 Super Bowl and 1 Super Bowl MVP. He's going to play another Super Bowl, and he might win the Super Bowl MVP this year. So he could potentially have 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 season MVPs, and 2 first-team All-Pro lists within 5 years of playing. He could retire right now, and he will make the Hall of Fame easily. He can retire right now, and he will still be the best quarterback we've ever seen do it. Now, he wouldn't have the longevity of some other players, but he will still be the best we've ever seen do it. And damn, it is tempting to become a Chiefs fan because as a Panthers fan, it is rough. It has been rough sailing the past few years, or 4 or 5 years. It is so tempting to jump ship and become a Chiefs fan. I just hope you guys realize how lucky you have it. That's all I have for you on this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up. And if you are so inclined, subscribe and leave a comment. I respond to almost everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one.